I just dropped off my rental car. I had just missed the bus that was the next one to the airport from the rental facility. I was like, oh my god, but then another bus pulled up right away, so I get on the bus. I'm the first and only person on the bus when I get on, so I'm like sitting on it, and I kind of just like put my bag next to me. I even saw this guy, he had this like really cool tattoo. It was like this combination of like Yoshi, like a T-Rex, like a dinosaur, and then like tap dancing, I think, because like his daughter tap dance and his son likes dinosaurs. Then his daughter like drew it and he had gotten it tattooed on his leg, and I was like having this conversation with him about it. Didn't really realize that while we were talking, the bus was starting to fill up. What I did notice was that once the bus was full, and like way after we had already started moving, this one woman feels as though she needs to go and say, you know, I could sit down if some people didn't take up the whole bench. And she didn't say it to me like directly, she just said it like out loud to the whole bus. But obviously she was saying it to me. And as I thought about it, I was like, well yeah, like, damn, I guess I shouldn't be taking up this whole bench. But like I said, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was talking to that guy and it just didn't occur to me. So I said to her, hey, yeah, like, you could definitely have sat down on the bench the whole time. Like, rather than saying it the way you said it to the whole bus, I wish you had just asked me, hey, can I sit down? And said it immediately, and I would have moved my stuff the second you said it. My apologies. And she wasn't really pleased with that. She kind of just kept going on about, you know, how it was rude, how I should have noticed myself, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, but you have no idea what's going on in my life or where my head's at. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. You can't tell me it's my fault that you didn't communicate. And she's like, well, you don't know what's going on in my life either. Right, exactly. That's why you just had to ask me, hey, can I sit down? And I would have let you sit. I wasn't thinking about it. You don't have to villainize everybody that doesn't do exactly what they should or, you know, is right or good in your opinion. You could communicate. You can ask. You know, then she kind of said, forget it. Either way, I moved my bag while all this was going on, and I made space for her to sit down, and she decided not to anyway. And transparently, I made a comment about that, and I was like, well, now you're being stubborn. Look, like, I'm showing you, I really wasn't intentional, and you can sit. And she was like, well, we're almost there now, there's no point. And I was kind of like, well, whatever, but it's like, I just think it's interesting that she felt comfortable, more comfortable even, being confrontational than risking rejection. Is that what it is? Like, she didn't want to say, hey, can I sit there? Because she was scared I might say no, because that somehow is worse than her, like, making this nasty comment to the whole bus about me and then starting this whole argument. Like, what a weird thing in my opinion. If my stuff is in your way, just ask me. I promise I'll move it. It's not a big deal.